Now it's time for the real fun to begin. It's time to continue this LP in the somewhat painful manner that it is, but a way I enjoy that's better replay value than what the first game offered. It's time to introduce the Green Star Challenge. So welcome back, everybody, to more Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy 2. This is your host, the MJ406.
You've really done it now. Extra are swimming all over the universe. See for yourself.
Oh, right. All over the universe? Oh, right. I was Luigi when I beat Bowser. I almost forgot about that. These are a serious letter for you! Oh, sweet. More lives. We're playing catch-up. 21 lives in here! Those were on the save pile! I bet it was. You know what? It sounds like it's green. It sounds terrible. I'm heading in. Oh, wow. He came without any complaints. About fucking time he learned. So, yep. The Green Star Challenge has begun. Which... Oh, god damn it! I didn't want to do that!
Luigi.
I need to show off exactly what this is about. But before I do that, I never got to check exactly what it was like in here before we were to that point. Look at how big our comet is. Our power source, I mean. Hey, I'm gonna have to brag to everyone! That's blowing up the star bit! Oh no! Randy's fired a star bit and there it just went out of control! Yo, that'd be so fucked up. Alright, Luigi, seriously, get back in there. Yeah, if it's about to green, I'm gonna get lost in it, so I'm just gonna go hide out. You do it, bro. Finally! He's understanding! I tried to give him a second chance, even. I'm so nice!
You've really done it now. Prepare to get fucked. Hey!
So, you wonder what he meant by see for yourself? Look at this. Look at that beautiful green star bit. It's making Green Star Comet show up everywhere! What the hell? What's going on here? Oh, you're about to find out. Time for the second half of the game.
Hey, yo! Did you see that? Those Praxicons were green. That means there are green stars around now. Those must be the cosmic jewels I keep hearing about. Those green stars are pretty hard to find, so keep your eyes on your field. Take it away, Captain.
So, time to go over where the green stars are. Note that there are 3 green comets to find. So, and yes, I did say it's the second half of the game. That's because these green praxter comets. There are 3 green stars here. I'll just put it this way. For every single star you found on another galaxy, there's a green star to find on said galaxy. So yeah, prepare to see a lot of green. Our power stars! They're gone! Some gigantic monster stole them! Right, the monsters see our power stars too! Please, we lose them along the way! That's great! So, you're wondering how the hell to get these green power stars. It's not just completing the mission, it's harder or something. No! Look at this! It's right out in the open! What the fuck? Yep! Basically, you're playing hide and seek. Well, to make it simple anyway. These green power stars, basically, for every star you found on a galaxy, there is a green star to find. So, since there are 3 power stars in this one, there's 3 green stars to find. And, well, they're just littered throughout the level.
Hungry for adventure? The help is yours, Captain.
So, yeah, long story short, you basically have to find wherever the green stars are. They're scattered throughout the main missions of the stages. But, the easiest way to find them, of course, just... Oh, you have to deal with this every time. Praxter Comet detected. No shit! Just select the mission and you should easily be able to find it. Which, by the way, I'll just show this off just for the sake of it. Yes, notice we're doing the same exact mission again. You may think you can only get 1 green star on every single mission. That's not the case. Yeah, power stars are gone. Aren't you gonna get our power stars? Maybe later. If you don't, time to go hollow. You see that? It is still there. So yeah. Basically, I can get it again. Not that I want to. But yep, just so you know, these green power stars you have to search for throughout the level. So, get going. Ellis told me about this. Thanks for helping us. Time to launch. So yep, we're basically replaying all the levels to hunt these things down. Would you rather do this or just play the missions again with a different character? Like, seriously. I find this so much better. Now is when the real exploration and your skills are going to be put to the test. Because I'll say this. in case you think you can just casually walk up to them and find all of them at relative ease, you'd be surprised how hard some of these are to find. And, like I said before, unlike Mario Galaxy 1 where I can skip replaying the game again, you dick, this I kind of have to show off everything. So, it won't always be on a simple path. Sometimes it means you may need to veer off course and go somewhere you may never have expected you need to go off to. It's kind of dickish. For example, you see it right over here? I'll help you! They will make you search in really weird places. And remember how I mentioned before that you are going to need to know some good platforming in order to be able to really get the most out of this game? This is what I was referring to. Not any stage of the special world, the green Power Star hunts. So, yep, this is all we're doing for a while. Green Star hunting. There's 120 of these freaking things to find. So, yep, prepare for a long, arduous journey. People who wanted to play this game casually just to enjoy the game that it was probably don't need to go through this because you got your fill of the game already. For those who are absolute completionists and want to see everything this game has to offer, prepare for what could debatably be one of the most challenging things in a Mario game. I say debatably, because you can actually die a good bit going after these. I'll just say that straight up. Some of these are brutal. See, now they put me on the second mission. You always just casually select a mission and hope you'll run into it, but not the best way to go about it. I'd say just pick the Green Star mission and just go from there. It's easiest that way. Also, I don't think you have to pick a Green Star mission to go after these, but, you know, I do it anyway just to play it on the safe side. That's really all I'll say about it. Just do what you can to make it easy on yourself. It's gonna be a grinding journey. Get me out of here! Must be a key somewhere! Oh, I guess I didn't talk to you before. Well, there we go. I tried to talk to you, I haven't before. You know, I've talked to everybody at this point. At least I'm mostly certain I have. So, yep, hope you remember your way around the game, because you're gonna need to. At least it gives you a good excuse to replay all the levels, if you really needed one. Well, it certainly makes that easier. I didn't have to do much there. I'm coming back, asshole! Wait up! Now hurry up and activate the thing. Now you got a launch star! Use your dildo to fly! You can fly with the power of a dildo? Alright, that's not how it works. But yep, in case you ever wondered why all the crowns for the stages you had... Oh god, that was close. Yep, if you ever wondered why all the stars you had for the plans were on silver and not gold, this is why. They basically held out on you. Basically saying, well, you complete the stage, it seemed fine. Basically, you'll see what happens when you get this last one. You can probably assume it's basically going to be a gold crown. Way to spoil it. Sorry. But honestly, it feels obvious at this point. But yep, search these levels high and low. You never know where you'll find these things. Hopefully you're really willing to explore. Because, well, like I said, there's a lot to hunt down. So, get comfortable. You're going to need to be because you're going to be exploring every level to the fullest. Know all your abilities. Know every advanced jump maneuver. Be prepared to risk your life. That's how annoying these things can be sometimes. But that's what makes it fun. Like I said, it tests your platforming might. Better than anything else in the game does. Where everything else just gives you a general challenge to go through. There we go, gold crown for Galaxy Complete. Now we've really completed everything there is to offer. This will actually test your general platforming mechanics for the game, which makes it an even greater joy. So, Mario fans, enjoy yourselves, because you get to test your overall skill in the Mario games throughout the years, or more so at least the Galaxy games. Or at the very least, this one. Either way, prepare to be tested. This can actually be kind of rough at times. Even though some of them, I will say, the early ones are actually pretty simple. Some of the ones in the later worlds are actually pretty vile. They are pretty mean. So, start from beginning to end if you want to make it easy on yourself. And besides, it feels natural to do it this way. At least I say so. But it would be boring if I just did this and didn't have anything to talk about. I actually thought of something. Because, well, the thing was, I remember back when I was still working early on in Paper Mario 1000 Year Door, I thought about going over my history of my channel throughout going through the Pit of 100 Trials. But honestly, It didn't work out well because I didn't do that well in there, and I kept getting distracted, so I couldn't go over that much. But instead, I feel I could actually go over these episodes, since we're playing my favorite video game of all time, having a Mario Marathon to go over my favorite video game franchise, and it's the 10-year anniversary. I may as well go over, you know, my history of the channel, you know, how I felt about, like, a lot of the projects I've done year by year. Because, well, I feel like this is a channel I've tried to develop my skills over the years and become better as an entertainer, if you want to call it that. Or at least somebody who's better at presenting the games they love to play and show off to others. So, yeah, you can just tune me out if you just want to watch and go after the green stars, or actually listen to my opinion on my own channel if you actually care for that sort of thing. Which I would hope some of you would, because, I mean, you're watching my channel, right? I would hope that you guys care. Anyway, let me get started. So, you know, I think I've explained it before. If this is the 10-year anniversary, it should be obvious. Yes, I started my channel back in 2013. I believe the exact date was July 2nd, when my first episode of Metroid Prime 1 came out. Which, for those of you who need to know how my whole channel started, well, long story short, I was basically hanging out at college. I met some friends, and, you know, had fun playing games with them, like late Friday nights at Drexel. We had a great time. One of my friends in particular, I basically helped him get through a game that he was struggling to get through, Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Not because he sucked at it, but because he was tired of the game, because, you know, the controls of Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword have always been an awkward spot for some people. Maybe not me, but yeah. Basically, we played a lot of games together. We had a lot of fun going through that. And that friend, in case you're curious, was my friend Coda9001, who was actually on the channel since the very beginning. But only really the very beginning, because then I started doing things on my own, and our schedules started conflicting. That, and well, we're trying to focus on his channel and our co-op channel, Lazy Dreamers, while we hung out together. Which, speaking of which, yeah, going over the origin story is probably a good idea. Because again, more green star hunting. At least it'll be faster than the main game, so this is more like the last third of the game. Either way, I may as well continue. So yeah, my friend Coda9001, after we were playing games in college for a while, he actually thought of the idea, hey, you want to come hang out at my place? We do this thing where we record video games and have fun together. Because apparently they were, Coda was originally doing it with his high school buddies when they were trying to record Mario Party 2. Oh wow, they're on the first mission? Jeez. He was originally trying to record Mario Party 2 for their co-op Let's Play channel, the Lazy Dreamers, which I am still a frequent member of to this day. Then again, I'm like the main member now. I'm basically the number 2 now. But either way, yeah, I was like, oh, alright, okay, I'll hang out with my friends, why not? May as well play games. I love playing video games, may as well. And well, I got awkwardly introduced to what it was like to record a Let's Play. Which, funny enough, once I realized what it was, and we were basically recording us playing games together, I realized something. Back when I was dating my ex in high school, I think she went to, she went to some other country, like, for a couple weeks. Because, I think it was something for a church choir she was a part of. And being the fucking simp that I was, I basically just posted a bunch of stuff on her Facebook page, waiting for her to come back like a pathetic little bitch. One of the things I actually put on her message board back when Facebook was fun, I actually recorded myself going through the last main stage of this game with my commentary and stuff. She liked the Yoshi voice I did, she thought it was cute, and no. I thought it'd bring her happiness to see me playing a game that, you know, we played a lot together, and she knew I was having fun. I mean, she couldn't see it until she got back, but I was stupid. Long story short, this was probably the first game I technically did an LP of without really knowing what an LP was. And, well, yeah. Once Coda, you know, showed me the whole thing of them doing Mario Party 2, I got to hang out with them, we got to joke around, just play the game, have fun. Well, I got hooked and started having fun with them. And I started helping record stuff for his solo channel, his co-op channel. That gave me the idea, this is fun. Why don't I try and start doing this as well? The unfortunate thing I always mention, yes, he was recording on a digital camera, so that was my initial approach as well. Because, you know, I didn't really know capture devices at the time. So, you know, through my stupid digital camera I have, which I still have lying around, which isn't really high quality, but you know, it's good for what it does. I ended up recording my original playthrough of Metroid Prime 1, which I still kind of want to redo that game again. And he was there with me for the ride as I got my first solo foray into, well, yeah, playing video games for an audience, so to speak. I should have figured the green stars all the way up there. It made sense why they had all those flowers up there. I will say, you can notice in some of the level design that there are some spots that felt empty, like they made you go through all this work to get up somewhere for no reason. The green stars are 9 times out of 10 of that happening, the reason why. So, yeah, if you wondered why there are random parts of stages that felt unimportant, the green star challenges are most likely the reason why. Also, I don't know why I'm collecting anything. I don't need to collect anything. You don't need star bits or coins for anything else. Unless you need to go on a special route or something. Well, that was a stupid idea. But yep, my first LP was Metroid Prime. Particularly for the Metroid Prime trilogy, because that's a treasured game of mine. Because, well, Coda basically gave me the idea, for recording your first LP, you want to do a game you know well, that you know you can do relatively quickly. So I picked probably my favorite GameCube game, which was Metroid Prime. I mean, you know, I played basically the Wii version, but that's beside the point. I prefer that anyway. I still do. Had a blast. And then, the next thing we did, he basically was trying to plan on recording Paper Mario, because he wanted to go over that game, because it's one of his favorite RPGs. So I thought, you know, since you're recording Paper Mario, I'll record Paper Mario The 1,000-Year Door. And, well, that's what got me to record that the first time around. It was also a treasured game of mine, since if you haven't seen that LP, I'm a massive fan of Paper Mario 1,000-Year Door. It's like my favorite RPG of all time. Debatably. I would say it is, just for a nostalgic value, but honestly, I still love that game to death. And you know, that's where I started to notice the awkwardness of our setup. He recorded through camera, trying to stream my footage through the webcam so he could see it. It didn't always work. Trying to get his voice to come through on Skype since he wasn't here with me and all that. It was definitely a really awkward setup, and I wasn't aware of the technology at the time. I also thought at the same time, well, it's nice to have Kodo along with me to actually record this stuff. But it'll be interesting. Maybe I should try to record on my own and see what happens. And that's what I thought. So while I was recording when I was recording Paper Mario 1,000-Year Door, with him along for every episode, pretty much, I thought, why don't I try recording a game by myself and see how that goes? So I picked Metroid Prime 1. Metroid Prime 2, Echoes. Also well, oh crap! Oh, this is a kick move, this one. Alright then. That's how you do it. Triple jump and a spin. See, I know your jump maneuvers well. But yeah, basically I thought, why not record Metroid Prime 2 on my own? Still through camera, of course, just like Paper Mario. Why do you think I redid all those games to begin with in capture card quality? Ugh. I hate even looking back at those. Just thinking about it makes me sick. To think I even thought that was a good idea to begin with just disgusts me. Ugh. But yeah, after that, well, I basically just spent my time recording Paper Mario 1,000-Year Door and Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. I realized the awkwardness of it. After I was finishing up Paper Mario 1,000-Year Door, I thought, I see all these other people that record video game footage, they don't do it through camera. They have, like, actual, like, equipment to, like, capture the footage directly and be able to use it for their own purposes. Because I kind of also got into it from watching Game Grumps at the time. So, yeah, they're another influence for me as well. If you can't tell from a lot of my stupid jokes. Sometimes I reference them. I've been trying to go away from that lately. Then I haven't really been as big a fan of them as I was back in the day. But, basically I tried to look at the idea of a capture device. That's where I picked up a really basic one. I found one I basically used to record AV devices, like my Wii. And, yeah, I basically thought, you know, since I have my Wii, I use it a lot. I decided to use a capture device to record some games on it. And, well, I did get that, and that's what eventually got me to do, yeah, that's why I eventually did Sonic Adventure 2 Battle towards the end of the year. But also to mention, one of the other projects I had at the time was, let's see. Oh yeah, after Metroid Prime 2 Echoes finished, I actually decided to record Super Monkey Ball 2, because that was another game I was a big fan of, and I wanted to record it. So I did. Through camera, again. And that was the last camera project I think I had on my channel, because that lasted long into February. It lasted to like mid-February of 2014, if I remember correctly. I did like that LP, but I definitely like my replay of it a lot more. And again, I would hope. I do like to critique my own work, because I always strive for improvement. It may sound narcissistic for me to watch over my own stuff to see how I can improve, but honestly, I like to evaluate my own art and see how I can do it better. I also try to come up with jokes that I realized I could have done and try to build off that to make something better. But anyway, yeah, after Super Mario 1000 Year Door, me and Kodo were also collaborating on Halloween projects. His idea was to basically do, was that when he did Luigi's Mansion, or did he do something else at the time? I want to say it was Luigi's Mansion. I could be wrong, though. Yeah, I think it was Luigi's Mansion, yeah. We have recorded Luigi's Mansion, and, well, yeah, I was basically along with him for that ride of him going through Luigi's Mansion, which was fun. It inspired me to do something the second year. I'll get into that in a little bit. I want to say there's a green star here, but I don't know for sure. And again, it'll always be hard to tell. Like I said, you get some green stars out of order if you happen to do that by mistake, so, you know. Keep an eye out for that. Just make sure you don't do anything stupid like getting yourself killed. Or getting to the end of the mission by mistake. That's also embarrassing here. But yeah, he did Luigi's Mansion, so I decided to pick another weird Halloween game of my own, which I couldn't really think of one at the time, so instead I decided to record Wario World. Another game I liked for the GameCube, and you know, starring Wario I kind of thought was a nice enough Halloween theme, as stupid as that sounds now. I don't know, I thought it was a nice game to play. And that was the very last one I recorded with my camera. I think it was like, in the middle of that project was when I got my capture device officially. Yeah, that's when I got my capture device. Oh, that's where that is. Oh, I need to get rid of my drill. Son of a bitch! This drill, I can't get that! Is there an enemy still lying around? Yes! Thank you! Huh, wow. You have to drop your drill in order to do this one. Yeah, see, even going around the borders of these stages doesn't make a lot of sense, but well, they expect you to think outside the box of these. But yeah, after Wario World officially ended, that was when I finally started using my capture device for everything. And that was when I started Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, because I wanted to prove my fandom prove how much of a Sonic fan I was. I also started doing that on my own. Now, I think I did the Dark Side story with Koda tagging along, like he did with Wario World, and that was the last LP I had actually somebody with me for. Oh, in all fairness, the next year he did show up for the end of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle when I showed off the Versus stuff, because, you know, doing that alone I thought at the time was lonely. Then again, look at me now. I frickin' do multiplayer stuff on my own anyway, because I can sometimes be an uncoordinated monster, and that's just how I choose to do it. But yeah, either way, oh, I gotta go deeper this mission now? Son of a bitch. That figures. And I also decided, you know, I wanted to get another game knocked out on my own. Oh, no. I finished the main playthrough of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, I think, like, towards the end of that year? Yeah, I think it was done before, December was through. And I think I ended off that year starting Super Mario Sunshine. Because I wanted to play a mainline Mario game for the channel. Because I was only recording on my Wii, I didn't have to work in N64 at the time. I decided to go with, well, the only mainline Mario game I had on me. Because previously, the funny thing was, I think I mentioned Mario Galaxy 1, me and Koda originally wanted to do Mario Galaxy side by side. With me doing Mario Galaxy 1, doing the Mario playthrough, and then him doing Mario Galaxy 1, doing the Luigi playthrough. I think it's still a plan. We might have the pipeline. Maybe if Koshi for Lazy Dreamers eventually does Mario Galaxy, we might try to get Koda to do the Luigi playthrough after that. Don't know for sure on that yet, but that's why I didn't record Galaxy at the time. I decided to go Sunshine because, well, he also recorded Mario 64 at the time, so I didn't record the same game as him. So I didn't. And, well, that's basically how that year ended. I basically was working on Mario Sunshine, and also I started debuting Saturdays, I think. When I was doing, I got into the main playthrough of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, and then I had all the endgame stuff, like, excuse me, showing off some extra emblem hunting, as well as, you know, some of the, multiplayer stuff and minigames on the side. I had all that set aside for Saturdays to finish off the year. Yeah, I think it was after that, going early into next year, where I started, my whole Sideshow Saturday series. Sonic Adventure 2 Battles, bonus episodes are what started it all. That's another game I definitely want to replay, because, well, that's the thing. If I were to do that again, I probably would show off every single emblem mission, which would be a grind fest, which is why I initially skipped in the original LP. I have to think about it. That, and I think if I was going to do another Sonic game amongst the 3D end, I'd probably end up doing, Generations next. Because I don't care for 06 or Unleashed myself. And, well, Generations is one I definitely wanted to go into, because that was one of my favorite Sonic games. It wasn't obvious. I did Adventure 1, Adventure 2. I don't care for Heroes. I don't care for Unleashed. I don't care for 06. I don't even have 06 anymore. I don't think I have Unleashed anymore either. Although I can download... I think I can download, Unleashed at the very least. Either way, yeah. That's basically all that. And that's my whole first year in a nutshell. At least, thankfully, towards the end of the year, I wised up and decided to get a capture device to finish off that year, where I learned how it's like to actually do LPs competently. And, you know, I think when I had him tag along with Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, he wasn't with me for the Dark Side story, so I actually got the idea of trying to use, like, a program to basically help me capture the audio. That's exactly what I did. I ended up using what was it, like it was something called Skype Recorder. Although I think it just basically recorded the audio coming from your computer. I think it did work directly on Skype. Either way, that's how I recorded it for that. Which is rough compared to what I use now. I basically use, Wondershare Filmora screen. Yeah, they have a free version that basically has a watermark for, like, a lot of videos you can make with it. Well, I do audio things, which doesn't have a watermark, so, yeah. That works out in its own silly little ways. I'm wondering if the core of this place actually got green with all this stuff I got.
Bye-bye.
But, oh crap, I keep going the wrong way. Did you say green? Hey, Luigi, red. Oh god, that's red again! Could you stop popping out, asshole? You're making this episode go longer than it needs to, because I'm an idiot. I gotta remember, it's under the hat, not the back of the head, where that room is. You can also go through the chimney like you've been doing. Moron. Okay, yeah, this hasn't changed. I don't even know if more stars actually add to this thing. It's just there now. But yeah, I guess I'll end this episode here. So yeah, that's my whole sum of my first year. I'm trying to think of one word to sum up my first year. So if I had to sum up how I was my first year, bad! Okay, bad. Yeah. Bad. Stupid. Whatever. It was an awkward introduction to my Let's Plays, but, you know, I was getting into it, and, you know, I had fun with it, at the very least, to start. So, it worked out. And, well, it's because of how much fun I had even my first year, I'm still recording Let's Plays to this very day. Oh, wow. I love how it has to fade out the friggin' life bar when my pointer's there. Everything else doesn't fade out, only the life bar. I didn't notice that till now. By the way, let's end this episode here. So, yep, get used to this with the Green Star Hunt. If you don't care for this, you can probably just wait for the finale, which will probably be in, like, a month from now. So imagine there'll be at least 10 episodes, which is going to be time to go over every single year. God, it's going to be so painful. Fuck you, Mario. You were a big part of it, remember? So, come back next time. We'll continue our Green Star Hunt, and I will discuss my thoughts on my second year of Let's Plays, which got more expansive, because I definitely started branching out more. Not too much more, though. And we'll go into the details of it the next time. So, see you guys then. I hope you look forward to hearing about my history as much as I do. I don't. You wouldn't.